Hi. Hi, and welcome to LIS 125. My name is Katrina Pearce, and this is Assessment 3. Which collaborative tools did I use on this assignment? We used Skype, PBWorks, and Primary Pad. So 5 questions that I asked when looking at this from a managerial point of view, and I am going to be discussing the advantages and disadvantages of these 3 collaborative tools from a management point of view for corporate use. How easy is the tool to use? What tool is best for the company? Do the tools require extensive training? Will it be useful for team projects? And will it be of benefit to management? And I hope to answer these questions throughout the presentation. So the 3 collaborative tools that we used: Skype, PBWorks, and Primary Pad. Skype, with its instant messaging and conference calls, was easy to use. It didn't require any excess training, and it was secure and really easy for everyone to be able to keep in touch. And the benefit was it didn't take any extra training, and it was free over the internet, so you didn't have to worry about the cost of calls. PBWorks, again, it was free and it's over the internet. It was really good for the collaborative work because it had an area where you could just drag files in to be able to share content so that everyone had access to all the information. The other good feature was that it had the goals clearly set out and a due date, and you could even assign it to certain people so everyone could see exactly what their responsibility was, what they had to do, and when. Primary Pad. Instant messaging. It's a lot like WordPad in that you can just write whatever you want. Each person is color-coded so that you can see who has written what their opinion is, and what they're taking responsibility for. And you can edit it. A good feature is that you can, as the administrator, because I set it up, I can save it. So if there was any problems or if someone accidentally deleted a whole lot of content, I could just put it back to its previously setting. Managerial implications. It is important for all 3 of these tools to be effective and efficient, let alone economical and easy to use. 2 of the essential features was that we needed to be able to keep in communication with each other, and we needed to be able to work collaboratively. So we needed to be able to share material. So in evaluating these tools in my experience, I would definitely recommend Skype and PBWorks. Primary Pad, although used initially for everyone to take responsibility for their work, it wasn't something that we used towards the end, so I probably wouldn't recommend it. Skype and PBWorks were efficient. They were free. After initial setup, it didn't take any required training, so it didn't matter that anyone in the group had different skill sets where it comes to technology. Everyone was able to use it. It was really effective. It made everything clear, and it just helped with the time frame, especially because you were able to set specific goals in PBWorks and keep everyone updated. And with Skype, you're alerted to when people wanted to talk to you. So advantages and disadvantages. I've talked a little bit about this already. Skype has the best feature that I liked was the alert to activity, and PBWorks, its best feature was being able to allocate and outline work. Primary Pad, the best one was that each member is color-coded for recognition. The only real disadvantages in all of these was the setup work, but that was from a privacy and security point of view, so it was necessary. So after that initial point where you're setting everything up, then everything became a lot easier to use. So overall, the 3 tools that we chose were best for our group, but there are many more available tools, and I would recommend, if a manager's looking at this, to pick the right tools for the right team members, because everyone works differently and has different work needs, so they should pick specific ones. Okay, so using the tools. For our one-off project, the tools were very useful, and they were easy to use, they were easy to share. For the future, I would only use Skype and PBWorks. They were 2 really effective and efficient programs to use. Data security, privacy, and management. So Privacy is a big concern for management, and the best thing about all three of these collaborative tools is they had really good security features. Skype required permission and a specific username, so you had to allow somebody to be a part of your group so you could talk to them. PBWorks required an invitation, and then once that person responded to the invitation, I then had to give them an authentication setting. So again, I gave them specific permissions which kept all the data private and secure, and with PrimaryPad they needed a link to a specific website which was a jumble of letters and numbers, so only people that I would allow and gave permission could actually access it. So that helped keep everything private and secure as far as the information goes, which is an important responsibility for any management in any company to use. Thank you for listening to me, and goodbye.